Hey guys, it's Peter and our ice cream bar. So I say, I have a business, and you say, oh, what business are you in? And I say, I'm in the tire business. And you say, oh, how's business? And I say, it's rolling right along, but I don't know, I'm in the mood for terrible jokes today. That's just where my brain is at. So today I just wanted to pick your brain, do a little brain picking. I wanted to ask you guys what your opinion is on, like, where do you draw the line versus, you know, being disrespectful in this hobby and just being new to this hobby. I'm curious to kind of see, I mean, we talked about this a little bit in the recast video that I made a while ago, but I feel like the subject of recasts kind of overshadowed this other idea, which is, you know, where is it okay to give someone some leeway, and where is it, you know, that person is just being disrespectful, the information is available, you should know better because it was available to you, and, you know, ignorance of the law is not a good excuse to break the law. I mean, I myself am a mistake-prone person. I'm constantly, like, falling over and tripping and not saying the right thing and doing really dumb, ridiculous, stupid, dumb stuff all day, every day. So I want to be empathetic with people who do dumb things because I'm like, hey, that's me, that's what I'm like. And I think for me, at least, it was difficult because I would definitely consider myself pro-artist, right? I'm not neutral, but at the same time, if I don't try and understand why someone else might want to buy a recast, then I'm really just compounding the mistake there. I'm not fixing the mistake. You know what I mean? Is that making any sense to anyone out there? I don't know. I say, have you heard of Darth Vader's daughter? And you say, oh no, who is she? And I say, oh, her name's Ellie. And you say, oh, okay, how's Ellie? And I say, she has her ups and downs. But really, this isn't just about recasts. Like I said, I think the whole thing kind of got overshadowed by that word. There's a lot of other dumb mistakes people can make. You don't see as much of them anymore, but things like, you know, using human makeup, resin, or Sharpie, you know, things that stain, that's a pretty big no-no. You know, taking your doll out in the sun. In fact, you can check out a video I made 18 million years ago, but it's 5 embarrassing BJDS stories, and I think at least 1 or 2 of them are about people yelling at me because I did something wrong when I was new to this hobby. And I'm sure most of you have similar stories to that. So yeah, I was just curious what you guys think, kind of where you stand, what you've done in the past, what your own experience with this kind of attitude of you are bad, go away, hand motions, how you've dealt with it, whether you're receiving some kind of flack or giving it out. You know what's hilarious is I brought out Marshall to film this video with me, and that happened. And then I just, like, left him sitting next to me. I did not, like, pick him up. Here he is, hi. I don't know, I guess I just feel like this hobby is so focused on the dolls, which obviously makes sense because that's what it's all about. But at some point it becomes sad that I feel like I know a person's doll collection more than I know that person. And I don't know anything about, like, their artistic journey and how they got there, and it's hard to make friends in this hobby because the whole thing is like, look at my doll, that's it. It's just a pretty picture. Yay. And that's fine and that's awesome, but you know, it would be nice to be able to kind of build that artist critique or relationship with people, and it would be kind of nice to, you know, get to know each other a little bit better and, you know, why our dolls are a certain way, which is why I really like YouTube, but I know that a lot of people don't have the time or resources to commit to doing, like, a YouTube channel. So, I guess I wanted to pitch this idea to you guys really briefly, and if something like this already exists, let me know. But I was thinking of trying to put something together like a Tumblr that people could submit to, because I know a lot of you guys use Tumblr, and it could be one, like a resource for people to go to look up like other collectors' personal websites and things like that, which would be kind of cool. I've mentioned that in the past. I feel like I am a big fan of the personal site, and I don't see them anymore, and if they exist, I don't know where to find them. So, but it could also be a place where people could kind of connect and, you know, submit pieces that they're working on to get some feedback, just kind of introduce themselves. We could have like owner profiles instead of doll profiles. So not a place that would be like replacing any other type of ball joint doll communication thing, whether that's, you know, YouTube or Instagram or a forum or whatever, but just a place where we can talk about dolls and they're the focus, but they're not just a picture. We can talk about what we're going through with, you know, trying to develop a character or a story, or trying to improve like a piece of clothing you're working on or a photograph. So I don't know. I will try and get a mock-up proposal thing of that going, and hopefully some of you guys will check it out and kind of see what the idea is, and let me know your thoughts, comments, questions, etc. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Should I send you off on another joke? A really good joke? Okay. Okay. So I say, hey, you know what, my dog is really smart. And you say, oh really, how smart is he? And I say, well, the other day he was outside with me and I pointed at the tree and I said, what's on that tree? And he goes, bark, bark. And you go, that's pretty smart. And I say, okay, well, the next day we went outside and I pointed at the house and I said, what's on top of the house? And the dog goes, roof, roof. And you say, okay, he sounds pretty smart, but you know, he's not a genius. And I say, well, just hold on 1 minute. That night, I got really drunk and woke up the next morning and I look over at my dog and I say, dog, I should not have drunk that entire six-pack by myself. And my dog goes, woof. That's the story of the genius dog. I don't even... Okay, I'm done.